What's good? Back again. Double live today. I guess you could call this afternoon spice. And this one will be very spicy, just as a warning. I repeat, warning. This will not be a family friendly episode. Let me make sure I get my audio. My audio's working. So, yep, just repeat, not a family friendly episode. This is literally just for the laughs. And I really like TikTok. I like the TikTok app a lot. And you can find stuff to make you cry, stuff to make you laugh. I know it's a poison pill, it's a psyop app. They all are. I'm on Google. This is a psyop app too. So you can talk about, oh, why would you give your data to TikTok? Well, you're watching me now. You're either watching me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Rumble, or Odyssey. And you're in the matrix no matter what. Can't get out of it. But for the laughs, I just have completely random videos. This first one, I don't know who this dude is. And this is going to be, again, a repeat adult. I don't know what YouTube's going to do. They might age restrict it or nuke the whole channel. Who knows? But it'll be fun. It'll be worth it to get a couple laughs in.
The first person that ever called me a nigga was my grandmother. Yeah, I'll never forget. I was 7 years old. She called me from all the way across her big-ass slave plantation of a house. Right? And something y'all need to understand about being a child in the 80s is one, like when your parents called you from across the house, you had to go see what they wanted. You couldn't yell back. Right? You couldn't be, Brian, you couldn't be like, what? That'll get you fucked up. Right? And the second thing is, home video games was new. And there wasn't no saves, nigga, so, and grandma didn't give a fuck. How long you was playing Mario Brothers, how far you got, how difficult it was. Get your ass up here, right? So she called me from across the house. I passed the sticks. And all she wanted was for me to open the window that she was sitting right beside, right? Straight power play. Right? And I know I didn't say it out loud, but she heard lazy bitch or whatever, right? She lost her fucking mind, son. All of a sudden, no arthritis. She hopped up out of this chair. She doubled in size like an anime villain, right? And I'll never forget this moment. It's burned into my brain. She goes, nigga, it's about to be some smoke in the motherfucking city. Yeah. And something else you need to understand is that all older black women, they have a glossary of threats that are also riddles. They serve two purposes. One is to confuse the opponent. And the second is to make you sound crazy if you call Child Protective Services. But I'm 7, I don't know riddles. So I just have this look of confusion on my face. I'm confused. But something else I didn't know because I was 7 is that the look of confusion is the same look as fuck you trying to do, bitch? And that's how she interpreted it, you know, as a direct challenge. She grabbed me under my armpit, hit me with a vicious knee, boom. Did a perfect hip toss. Threw me into the opposite wall. I fucking landed upside down on my head. Now by this time, all the other kids she was babysitting in the house, they gathered around. Nieces, nephews, neighbors, kids, grandbabies. We like to see each other get fucked up back then, right? She wanted to set an example. She goes, now what did you learn, little nigga? And I know what she wanted. She wanted me to be like, don't ever talk back to you or call you. That's her name, yeah. Right? That's what she wanted. And if it was any other day, I would have gave her that. But it was something deep down in me that day. It was like, today we fight back. And she goes, now what did you learn, little nigga? I was like, well, you had the energy to throw me across the kitchen. You could have just got up and opened the window. Cynthia. I was in the hospital for 2 days. And on the third day, I was in foster care.
I don't even know who that was. I just saw that randomly on TikTok. And yes, that's how, not that, obviously it's exaggerated, but when my parents called for me, it was yes, dad, yes, daddy. He didn't really need, or mom or dad didn't need like sir or ma'am, but you had to reply. There was no silence. I got to work on my kids with that. I hated that when you were playing a video game, you couldn't pause it. If they called for you, you'd be like, oh, damn. Because I remember one time I was playing the side scroller. Had anybody old enough to remember it was, I think it was Genesis actually. I forget if it was Genesis. The Ninja Turtle side scroller, not the beat 'em up. The Ninja Turtle side scroller was so hard, especially when you got into the later levels. And I go back on YouTube and I watch and I'm like, it's a 0% chance I was going to be able to do what they're doing. But I got to that level and you would have no lives, your energy would be out, and you'd be like, damn, you'd be almost sweating because there was no pausing, there's no saving the game. Once you died and you were out of your lives, you start all the way over again. I remember I got called, I was like, oh, damn. And I had probably the most energy, most lives. I had the most turtles left. I wasn't going to beat it, but that's a true one. I thought that was funny. This one, you can't get away from critical race theory even when you're trying to get some laughs. And this one is right on.
I think I'm just too black to enjoy Rocky movies. I went back and watched the first 4 Rockies before I went to see Creed 3 and do my review, which is still on my page, just dropped yesterday. Go ahead and get that review. And it's like the Duke basketball of movies. It's white folk fever dream about where their moxie can beat all the black people that we love. Like the first 2 movies with Apollo Creed, right? Apollo is built like a literal superhero and is a superior athlete than Rocky in every single way. And Rocky beat him because of raw determination. Out of here. And then the next movie, they turned Apollo into the magical Negro that guides Rocky along his way to beat Clubber Lang's black ass. And then the next movie, they killed him off, bro. You can't make this shit up. Also, I hate to say it, but Sylvester Stallone is unbearably bad at acting from time to time. He talks like Cookie Monster with CTE. I finished the first one, and my immediate thought was like, damn, they let him make 5 more of these?
I can't do it anymore. The first Rocky, if you don't know, a critical theory jumps into everything. The first Rocky is a great, just flat out, not even for an action flick or a box. The first Rocky is a great movie, by far the best one to me. And the acting, did he win an award for that? I don't know, but it was back when awards kind of meant something. He could have. I mean, it was that good. My wife still hasn't seen the first Rocky. I'm like, we got to sit down and watch it, like on some real stuff. Great acting, great writing, great movie. But this brother right here is talking about Rocky being racist. Apollo Creed, yeah, Rocky did win, but Apollo Creed beat Rocky's ass. Don't forget that. You remember Mr. T beat Rocky's ass? Like one of the most infamous ass beatings in any movie of all time. And then how about this? These people are so far gone, they can't even think of this. They switch the race of these characters all the time. But what they did was actually good with Rocky. They didn't have to race swap Rocky. What they did was spin off Apollo Creed. I don't know what else you want. Like, if that's racist, I really can't help you anymore, bruh. So you can't escape. I just had that saved. I just wanted to get that out on that. I didn't do like a stitch or anything to that, but that was crazy. I do have this one here. Now, this is where it gets a little spicy. This is my favorite TikToker.
To the window.
This is my favorite. I've played this one before, but I just want to prepare you for the spice on this. I don't even remember his name. I don't even know these people's names. He's a comedian. He is one of the best TikTokers out here. He is damn hilarious. He does finish every video with like subscribe, so just get used to that. It's kind of annoying to me, but you know, it's marketing. He's a beast. But that's not him. He's gonna respond to this. If you're just listening, I can't help. You're gonna have to watch this on YouTube, Rumble, whatever.
To the windows, to the walls, to the sweat drop down my balls. All these bitches roll, all these bitches roll. Oh, skeet, skeet, motherfucker. Oh, skeet, skeet, goddamn. Oh, skeet, skeet,
So this is a real TikTok. You might be wondering, why do I like TikTok? That is a real TikTok. And the dude that replies to it caught me with this one, and it was so hilarious.
I think I'm just too black to enjoy Rocky movies.
Let me bring him up.
I went back and watched the first 4 Rockies before I went.
So this is the comedian dude that replied to it. And this is a different TikTok, but this is him here in the thumbnail too.
How does that fit?
With the power of prayer and friendship. You pray to God, it doesn't split you in half, and then you have your friend push on your shoulders to fit it in. And follow me, you fucking idiots. And I'm going to be live in Miami. The whole.
So that's the guy. I actually don't have the link to the reply. I'm surprised. That's one of my most bookmarked ones. I'm going to have to look it up. But let me play another one from him where he's giving out respect. What is he giving out respect for?
Hard to fit in my mouth.
But you still did it. And that's why we respect you. Also, look at this hairline, man. Yo, my forehead gets bigger every year. Follow me, you fucking idiots. And I'm going to be live in Miami.
This dude is crazy. He's insane. And you see how good, because they're very short. So it makes you like, okay, I'm going to flip through. So I just flipped through like his whole catalog, basically. Some of them are spicier than others.
You and I thought the same thing. You thought it was bare giner drapes on display like a deli sample platter. I'm kind of bummed out because I like when they dangle like stalactites in a cave. And follow me, you fucking idiots.
So just to be clear, she was wearing shorts. You see how they get clever? You can't do nudity on TikTok's a soft prawn app. It can be very easily. And she has on like nude colored shorts with their legs crossed. Man, people are crazy. They always, just like kids, we never grow up, always try to find that line and do it. That's my kids are at that age where they're kind of like, okay, I tell them, don't stop making noise, and they start trying to make soft noise. Same thing with TikTok.
He can't be stopped. This dude's hog penetrates fame.
This is on Pete. This is a Pete Davidson take. I had a very similar take to this.
Race, culture. Who would have thought he'd be swinging around his meat stick inside the rap game? I don't even think Drake got here yet. Pete, how does he do it? I don't know him, but I'm proud of him. And follow me, you fucking idiots. And I'm live in Connecticut this Friday. Get your tickets through my link in bio, fucking.
Just to be clear, like it happens with Pete a lot, so this is a rumor with Pete Davidson and another person. I don't know this rapper. It's whack to me from what I've heard. But allegedly, it's a false rumor. Is what I've heard. I don't know what's true or false anymore. But I have heard that it is allegedly a false rumor. Here's another one from him. He's talking about this one. He's going to be talking about how black people changed the game on certain sports.
Hold on.
So if you're just listening, they're playing like golf at like a top golf type place. One dude threw the golf club at a dude. Then they threw a ball up and he hits it. I don't know if it's real. If it is, it's damn incredible. It's hard to see it.
Hold on. Cause that bitch go.
I love when black people take a traditionally white thing and make it cooler. Like when we got into figure skating and we started hitting backflips like that shit was gymnastics. This is nasty. Look at that. You gave us dirt bikes for 2 minutes and we started doing this. I just need to show a picture of her and you know what I'm talking about. Not to knock the whites. You guys have been doing good work in our hood too. And follow me, you fucking idiots.
Not to knock the whites. Well, I guess that's good. Thanks for that. Moving along. There is a thing in hip hop where you can have battle raps. I've talked about it a couple times, actually mentioning it, And I've mentioned that this sport is really one that should be men only, in my opinion. And here's a reason why I say it should be a male. Again, this is not for kids. Their battle rap, if you don't know, the battle rap is two rappers just go and they just make fun of each other the whole time. This is a guy versus a woman. And I'm just trying to let everybody know why it should be, in my opinion, either a woman versus woman or man versus man sport. Gets pretty ugly.
Loose body.
Oh my God, I can't do that. I just don't do it. No, do not do men versus women in battles. Ever. I don't ever want to see that. Nothing that he said was funny, by the way. Ted Lasso, I've never seen this show. I've heard about it. I've seen a lot of clips on it. And they did their take on the classic Allen Iverson Practice.
How has no one talked about how genius this scene is?
I heard you're not going to be able to run with this thing, that's true? Yep. Why is that? Isn't that? I'm sorry to hear that. Relax, Ted. It's just practice.
Oh, stopped. Hold on. I don't know why it stopped.
Hey, can't practice, you can't practice. You're hurt, you're hurt. It's as simple as that. But it ain't about that. At all. You're sitting in here, you're supposed to be the franchise player. And yet here we are, talking about you missing practice. We're talking about practice. You understand me? Practice. Not a game. Not a game, not the game you go out there and die for, right? Play every weekend like it's your last, right? No, we talking about practice, man. Practice. You know you're supposed to be out there. You know you're supposed to lead by example. You're just shoving that all aside. And so here we are, Jamie. We're talking about practice. Not a game. Not the game. We're talking about practice with your team, with your teammates. The only place that we get to play together, we got control over. Rest of the time, it's us 11 against those 11. We're talking about practice, man. I'm talking about practice. And you can't do it because you're hurt. Right? Fine by me. Tell you what, do me a favor. When you get out there, set the cone so the other reserves do a little passing drill.
Anybody tell you that I miss practice, if a coach say I miss practice and y'all hear it, then that's that. I mean, I might have missed one practice this year, but if somebody say he doesn't come to practice, it can be one practice out of all the practices this year. That's enough. If I can't practice, I can't practice, man. If I'm hurt, I'm hurt. I mean, simple as that. It ain't about that. I mean, it's not about that at all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but it's easy to talk about. It's easy to sum it up when you just talk about practice. We sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice. I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice. Not a game, not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We're talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that, man? We're talking about practice. I know I'm supposed to be there. I know I'm supposed to lead by example. I know that. And I'm not shoving it aside, you know, like it don't mean anything. I know it's important. I do. I honestly do. But we talking about practice, man. What are we talking about? Practice? We talking about practice, man. We talking about practice. We talking about practice. We ain't talking about the game. We talking about practice, man. When you come in the arena and you see me play, don't you? Absolutely. You see me give everything I got, right? Absolutely. But we talking about practice right now. But it's an issue that you're we talking about practice. Man, I hear you. It's funny to me too. I mean, it's strange to me too. But we talking about practice, man. We're not even talking about the game, the actual game, when it matters. We talking about practice.
Classic rant. This woman on TikTok is hilarious to me because she has, in her own right, for being like 90 years old, has bars, and it makes me feel old. It's like all the hip hop heads from back in the day. We're going to be 80, 90 years old listening to Biggie and Tupac, and everybody's going to be like, damn, those old people crazy.
I ain't got no dick in me for 3 months. Don't talk to me if your shit ain't a tree trunk. I like loving likes and mellow, chill like Wiz Khalifa, Mandy, make me black and yellow. Rapper pedal, I'm heavy metal. I blow pipe like a dream. You would swear to God I practice cello. Back and fellows, ladies is pimps too. Can't believe what I see all these fucking simps do. DM and dick pics in my inbox. I ain't scared at all, trust me, I've been shocked.
It's okay if you want, if you want to do the gilf type stuff, it's all good. Don't be shy about it. She says she get all kinds of stuff in her DMs.
Candy coated man trap, sticky finger sap pap, lawyer with my boom bap, rapping fishes, swallowing when popping my pink canoe. So the lid coated man trap, sticky finger sap pap, lawyer with my boom bap, rapping and tapping and slapping that ass with my rap. Ride you like an on-ramp till you get a butt cramp. A Viva Cave is woman, damn. Punishment is to blow too fast. That's when I unwrap my strap. I'm buzzing where you gas at 0 to 60 and 7. You yelling, stop that. Making you wanna rock a Canadian accent. Bet you think this song is a boot shoe. Fuck that. I'm not from New York or LA. I'm reppin' T-Dot. My 416 bitches all up in my south spot. Turn around, no gals got my back in those tight stitches. We got the beavers that'll damn you. Lose your misses. Foreigners begging for a rendezvous. Do my dishes, then you can sample my menu. I'll take you fishing, swallowing when popping my pink canoe. So delicious.
She said you could sample her menu. Those are bars. Don't hate. I'm gonna end out with like real bars for sure though.
Yeah, rowdy. I'ma out his ass out in broad day, pull pop it and buck the chrome. Make the trial, I'ma tell my lawyer to be R. Kelly and say, I don't see nothing wrong. Nigga better talk to me like you wanna live before the burner clap. Cause once it's up, it get hot for you. Bitch, you big one with a thermostat. And you can run if you want because the stick got range, so I ain't really worried about it. And I don't got good aim, so if you stand in the crowd, I'ma point it at everybody. Hey, look, fully automatic with the titties on it, nigga. I can't even seek a settlement. The chopper go it got a speech impediment. Dog, I'm a leaking nigga. I'm dripping ether. I defeating the ceasing nigga. I'ma let the butt of this AR sit on your face. You gonna think it's Rikishi, nigga. It's about to get drastic for you. I'ma grab the strap, click clacking and blast the 9. As soon as I stretch his ass, I'ma call the police, tell him Mr. Fantastic died. Some shit you ain't hardly seen. I'ma spark a beam, let it punch in your heart and spleen. Now we got bad blood, like mosquitoes realizing that they didn't get Charlie Sheen. I got a new 380. I'ma pop this bitch and disperse to my hands tender. Took out the original clip, put a dick at the bottom, and now it's a transgender. I get a drop on this nigga. I pull up the pop on the nigga. I let out the stock on the stick. I'm rocking it. I wipe the flow with your ass if I pull out the mop on this nigga. Block is a finishing move. This hoe's Vegeta. It got a body blast. First you hear a big bang, then
I don't know who that dude is, but he's got skill. He said something like the chopper got a speech impediment. That was bananas.
I'm the pilot.
Luda still has it. This, if you've been on TikTok, everybody's seen this, but Luda still got it.
I'm the pilot, yeah. Pilot of my own plane. $1 million talk every time the phone rang. Luda never put in work in the dope game, but I did the rap what Escobar did the cocaine. Pablo with the shots though. It's a rapper cemetery where my ops go. They some babblers, never should have chose the battlers. They better off boxing with Marvelous Marvin Hagler or Floyd Money May. Bitch, I stay fresh, put that boy on display. 20 years plus, man, that boy here to stay. Wilder than Deontay, boy, to this day. To this day, can't nobody fuck with him. When every single verse of Luda's is stuck with him. And every single plaque when I take it to the rack like the NBA. Check the stats, Kenny, Ernie, and Shaq. And Chuck with him, it's the MVP. Jersey in the rafters, baller, author, rapper, actor, creator, producer, career, timeless. Extra credit did I mention to you hoes, bitch, I'm stylish.
That was dope. I got, It's funny, the time I act a fool, then everybody starts showing up in the lives. And Che's in the live, like, what the hell is going on? It's literally just for the laugh out louds. Hopefully nobody's offended. What's up? Broken Traditions, everybody, thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna be out after this one. And I just saved TikTok videos and I was like, let me just do a quick one. I had like 30 minutes or whatever. These were bars right here. I like this.
Straight out the jack, Hey, it's the young jiggy nigga from Mississippi. What's poppin', bitches? My flow cold as a hockey mitten. I'm oh so clever. That's how I know when I rap. I be rubbing these pussies wrong like a dyke who don't know no better. Hey, bitch, I might just cruise through in a wide body. I'm plain Jane. I don't put design on my body. The day I give a fuck will be the day that I die probably. And they still pressing, nigga. My golly, why try me knowing I may pull a bitch and don't even crack a box to show her I ain't pressed over your pussy. Goku, bitch, your Kakarot. Thinking you can get me to give a fuck. Bitches will start gassing just to get me to F. Like they filling up. So me, I fuck a slut for the hell of it. If you cheating on your nigga and you don't give me head, then I'm telling, bitch, I put the real out, it can get evicted. Don't play with me. Had to tell a tornado, don't get it twisted. This shit is wicked. Hold on, 2 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. I ain't got no type. Women's basketball, I just be picking bitches. I'm out the chain like a missing link, but I'm tired of telling them that shit be draining like kitchen sinks. So I gotta show on my dog shit like I'm picking these. Choose any problems that you want, just don't be picking these. Niggas trying to derail them again. They ain't get it the first time, so I reiterate and tell them again. I kill shit, fucking with me could call kidney failure, brain scars, tumors and lesions, heart palpitations, numeral seizures, stroke, pancreatic pains, chronic fatigue, mesothelioma, bowel incompetence, and meningitis disease, digestive problems, frequent bleeding and liver damage, trouble breathing, possibly death and memory shortages in your hippocampus. I swear this shit finna be dumb. Bitch, if you brush me wrong, you gon' see blood. I'm sensitive gums. You can act tough, but I'm pounding your jaw. Don't care how brave you is, the courage ain't gon' save you, you cowardly dog. Hey, I might pull a nigga bitch for a kinky link, have a drinky drink and beat a stinky pink till it's rinky dink. What you think he think? I don't think he happy at all, dog. My car log got bitches who ready to get it jumping like some frog balls. The king of Mississippi, this rap shit in the bag, dog. I hop on beats and proceed to streak and showing my ass. Look, I'm rolling. Yeah.